Yeah, so we just witnessed a beatdown. We'll give you our game recap for this one. FC Cincinnati gets walked off the pitch. One shot, maybe, if you want to call it. Time to wipe it clean and just say move on. Again, game 3. I think you predicted 3. I predicted that we would win in 2,
No,
but
I figured this had game.
It's
3 all
rivalry
over it.
game, best of 3.
Yeah.
I think that you come back home, you look to feed off the energy of the Bailey in the home crowd. So everyone show up again, this coming Saturday. I really hope that Pat has a good message for the guys moving forward. We need our leaders to step up in a big way. I think you'll see, hopefully the likes of, maybe Engel start.
Yeah.
We talked about that. We said, I think maybe Obi could be a good shout to start there as well. But something's got to change, clearly, because this was not it. And just from the start, it just looked off. So do you completely scrap, your game plan, obviously, from this and start over with a new lineup like that and put in those guys in that moment in a win or go home situation? Do you now say Engel, time to do it, or Obi, who hasn't started in how many months?
Yeah, I don't think you go back to the guys that are healthiest. I think you go back to the guys that have proven all season why they're starters.
Yeah.
Right. Even if they can go 45, you play them the first 45.
You got to go at it. You got to go at it from the start.
That first 45 is going to be so crucial for game 3. Who is going to set the tone, right?
Right.
We talked about, Pat and Nance going back and forth, right? Who's going to make the first move and all this and all that. Right out of the gate, who makes the first move lineup wise, right? I think is going to be the most crucial thing. And obviously something has to change for FC Cincinnati. Like this, if it was a 1-0 loss, right?
Sure.
You'd kind of be like, you know what? I'd be comfortable sending out the same, right?
Right.
No,
not acceptable.
A game like this, you have to scrap it. You have to scrap it.
Well, and it's not acceptable. No. I think clearly it showed you something was off. The mojo was off. Not having Nick in there, that definitely set the tone for the back line as well. And, the messaging has to be better. The energy, number one, has to be better. The effort. We need the effort. It's a playoff game. Do we want to advance? Do we want to, make a cup run? Sam, you talked about, does the game 1 win signify a cup run? Certainly the energy in this match.
It did.
Did not in this one.
Yeah.
There was no energy. There was nothing positive in this. So scrap it. We move on. We find some new life, next Saturday. Thanks again for joining our live show. Sorry, it was a brutal one tonight, but we'll see you guys for our episode coming out this week.
Appreciate it.